Okay, hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to our live interview session today, Monday, 10:30 p.m. in Malaysia and 2:30 GMT time. Okay, and I'm very excited today because I'm going to interview a very I can say as a mentor, as a master who have been creating a lot of apprentices, and he's a system coach. He's here with us. All right. So let me welcome Master Dr. Mahadevan. Hello, sir.
Hello, hi, how are you, Itya? I'm Dr. Maha here. Yes, sir.
I'm very good, sir. How are you, sir?
With God's grace, I'm good. I'm quite new to this. I'm excited as the gadgets that we are getting from social media is so powerful, and this is
Hmm.
something new. I must thank you for having this, and yes, I'm with you now, Itya. All yours.
Fantastic. Actually, I'm very. It's my pleasure to have you here today because you are a quite important person to Team Dominator, to me also, as you added a lot of values. You created such a system in our team, and today our team is growing very well in a very systematic way. At the same time, you are a person like an ocean with a lot of knowledges, experiences, been through a lot of different experiences, like different fields, different jobs, spiritual stuff, entrepreneurship, a lot of stuff. So I'm excited to hear a lot of things from you today. All right. So, Dr. Maha, before we start, maybe some of the people who might don't know you. So, can you give a quick introduction about yourself, sir?
All right. So my name is Mahadevan. I was born in a small estate in Pahang, Malaysia. I come from a plantation, and I was born to a family of 10 of us, six girls and four boys. And I must, at this juncture, thank my parents. My father is Sankaran, and my mother is Sundaramba. And both
Mm.
of them gave us a very simple but beautiful life. We grew up in the plantation, and my siblings, you see, they say that no man is an island. Okay, so it is that surrounding, that foundation was very powerful for us. Those days we were had simple life but very beautiful life. So I came up from that, and then I raised myself up in terms of education. I went to Clifford School. I have even in my Facebook some 60 over friends who are with me from Senate 1 to even up to the higher school. Okay, so we all grew up there in a small in Kuala Lumpur, Pahang, and it's a beautiful place to grow. So from there, I raised myself up, and then I went into income tax department. I was the income tax department for 8 years. That was my first career in the income tax
Mhm.
department. Okay, so I
Mhm.
was there 8 years. Like everywhere you go, I always believe that you have to be the best there, and I enjoyed myself for 8 years there. But my entrepreneurial spirit and my the qualities within me wanted more. Okay, so I kept on searching for more. So I ended up also participating into our enterprise, and
Mhm.
that came as a part time. They say the magic of part time. I participated in that. So out of the 8 years in income tax, 5 years I did something part time, and that's when I realized my entrepreneur spirit, my leadership qualities, and then with that realization, I went into the insurance industry. I started as an agent, and then I grew up, and I was there 16 years as a group sales manager with Great Eastern Life, a company, Great Eastern Life, and then
Mhm.
molded myself there. You see, everywhere we go, we get a chance to bring out the best in us. So I was
Yes.
there, and then I also had mentors and a lot of people. You see, we are no man is an island. Okay, so first is the family, next is the teachers in the school, and then in your career, one of the first person who also touched me in terms of seeing more than what I'm supposed to is a gentleman, and this gentleman I would like to name him here. His name is Jayabalan, and while I was with him at that time, that he said, "Okay, you've got something much more to offer to people. Why not you try sales?" And then I said, "No, I am not into sales and all that. I'm more cut out for work." So he said, "Why not you try?" That's when I went into the insurance industry, and there I met a lot of personalities. And one of the person I'd like to also thank here is Mr. SK Sami. Okay, so these are the people who molded and all that. Okay, so during my part time, I also had my own people who guided. At the age of 22, in fact, I started. And that's where I met another gentleman, Mr. Gladstone Prera. So all these people I'm mentioning now are the shoulders I stood on to see more in life. Okay. So of course, I married to one of the most beautiful women and who made me complete. Okay. You see, you can get the best of life if you have the best of things happening to you. So the right time, right place, things happen naturally for you. So and I got married in 1990, 31st March 1990. I make sure I get it right, otherwise I'll be killed. So and that lady changed my life totally. Okay, so you see, you become a complete person when you get entangled with life, and at the same time you also get collaborated with people, with souls. Okay, so at every level of my life there was a collaboration, there was a celebration of life, and that's what brought me. And today I am here. During this pandemic also, we realized that we need to collaborate again. We need to collaborate with a lot of souls, and this time we are collaborating with souls around the world. So thanks to the career that opened up us about 2 years back, and we are now moving around globally and collaborating with souls around the world now to do more than what we think we could do. Okay, so this is a long journey, Vidya. Like every journey is such a powerful with us. So I've gone through as an employee, as a business person, and also as a spiritual person. So that spiritual journey was like a lockdown for me. I came up, it was a lockdown for both it was like a family lockdown. Okay, I must thank my wife because it was her initiation that I should look into spirituality seriously. And we surrendered. We call it submission. Okay, we surrendered in totality. It was a 10 years lockdown where I did not look at life into monetary gain, but more on internal spiritual gain. And some people say that I wasted my youth, but that was the best 10 years, I think so, I've invested in internally. And when I came back a better person. And today, during this lockdown, I'm able to handle this lockdown better because of that voluntary lockdown that we had. And what I was talking about is a path that I took on spiritual path together with my wife and family members. And I must thank my wife, I must thank my 2 children who also contributed together with us. And there was an evolvement into another level of growth for all of us. Okay, so that's my story.
Oh, a very good one, a very interesting one. It's like an adventure, you know. So probably if you have maybe we can write a book on that actually to see more values. So before we go to the next question, I would like to congratulate you, Dr. Maha, for your double crown diamond rank achievement. I think 2 days ago, right? So double crown diamond, 150,000 USD in Super Live, and it is we are proud of you, right? And there are a few people are watching here, saying hi, hello, my dear viewers. You can say hi, you can say hello to Dr. Maha here. You can mention from which part of the world you are watching this. Okay, so far we have people from Kenya. Peterson from Kenya said, salute all from Kenya. And Mr. Prince, nice super coach. He has your picture in his DP.
Yes. Yeah, awesome.
Okay. And Shirentas from Ghana, Nick Lim. Double crown diamond, congratulations from Nick Lim.
If I can do it, you can do it too, Nick. Okay.
Mr. Karuna from India, Matthew from Uganda, Sanjay from India.
Hello. Hi.
We have Charles Shima.
Hi, Charles Shima. How are you, sir?
Big guy from Nigeria. Thanks for watching, Charles. And Christopher Marshall, Empire. A lot of people. Wow. A lot of messages are coming. All right. So, Dr. Maha.
Yes, sir.
So, you just now you talked about lockdown. It was like a 10 years lockdown for you to realize so many things. Now let me ask about the exact lockdown which we are going through now. So it has been more than 2 months. I think going to be 3 months. We are in this pandemic. So how do you see this pandemic in how it is influenced in your life in this past 2.5 months?
Okay, the word lockdown. Yes, this is something that we did not expect in life. We were flowing, and suddenly there's a block. And this block, I think, for us to sit back and check on our own life, it's like a reboot. Okay, the whole world is going into a rebooting nature now. You see, your computer gets corrupted, you need to reboot the computer, or you need to change the motherboard and all that. But the whole world is going through that reboot now, and it is a time for us to sit back and relax and look into our own life. Our life now, where have we gone wrong? Okay? And we need to look into that. So from spiritual angle, okay, see, many of us think that we are just a physical being. Okay, we are physical being having a spiritual experience once a while. But during this lockdown, if you look and you contemplate, there is much more than that. We all are spiritual being having an experience in a physical body, and this journey was a continuous journey. So this is a time for us to sit back and look into ourselves, our inner self. Okay, so I think this pandemic now, yes, there are a lot of people suffering outside there. A lot of people are suffering. A lot of people are suffering involuntarily because this is something they didn't expect. And
Yes.
what we see outside there is really hurting and really painful. But
Yeah.
during this darkest moment, you can see the brightest star. If you just look into yourself and look into your own inner and ask these questions. Okay, see, we have either we are an asset or we are a liability. In whatever we do, we can either be an asset or a liability. The word asset to me means asset. Asset. Okay. Liability means little ability. You see, if we realize that we are an asset created by a creator, and that means if we align to the same way that we have been created, then we'll be able to bring more in us. We won't have this little ability. So this could be a time for us to sit back and look into our own self. So as an entrepreneur, you see the word entrepreneur means get up and go. It doesn't matter how many times you fall in life, you must get up and go. So during this time, this last pandemic that happened was in 1945. The last pandemic of this nature happened was in 1945. That is after the Second World War. And at that time, many people lost their job. Many people went through a panicky mode. And you would have watched the movie Rocky or Raging Bull, movies like that. You can see people went through the same stage there. People lost everything they had. Some people even committed suicide and all. So this is something even worse than that, because we don't know where the enemy is coming from, and we are hit both ways. But what Mark Zuckerberg said, the hit is more on economic than on health. So we have to now look into many other ways to even substitute our income. At the same time, we must develop our foundation. You see, thank God we had that foundation. As I mentioned to you, is a voluntary lockdown, and we had that foundation. I must thank my better half, my wife, Bhakya Lakshmi. And during that time, and it was, yes, we lost a lot of our monetary level, economical value and all that, but that actually gave us the foundation to withstand this pandemic. So this pandemic could be something for us to learn. Okay, a lot of lives are lost. We know that. Okay, and we must really thank all the frontliners who gave.
Yeah.
This is a time I think we should even look into how we look at life. Okay, most of the time, you see, if you look at the word, I like this anagrams. Anagrams are where we can rearrange words. Like silent, if you rearrange it, it'll become listen. Okay, the word little, if you rearrange it, it become title. Okay, so people of little nature, we strive for titles. We want something better in our life. We go after that. But sometimes the titles also limit us. But in the last 30, 40 years, people went after something outside of them, but they limited themselves. You see, like we went to school, we studied, but education actually began after the school, not in the school. In the school, we were formatted, but our actual education started after school. Okay, so if the formation was right, then it'll help us then. But most of the time now in school, what's happening now, we are not formatted good enough to fit into the world now, the current world. The education system is maybe 30 years ago or 100 years ago, it was worthy. But today, the formatting is totally out. So when we step into the world, we are bombarded in a different way, and we are lost in that. Okay, so even the titles limits us. So today, what I see, the beginning of this decade, there were two books written. It was written by the Eastern Weisman. One is Mr. Deepak Chopra, and the other one is Robin Sharma. One book said Soulful Leadership. Soulful Leadership. The other book was Leaders with No Titles. During this pandemic, what we saw was people of title were gone missing, but the people, the frontliners, the nurses, sometimes we don't even see the nurses. We don't give them a second look. And the doctors, the housemanship doctors, all these people, they were there to fight for us, to help people there. And then those people who are sitting at the counter and then giving us service in grocery shops and all that. You see, during this pandemic, we were so scared to go out. We have to wear the mask. We just zoom out, zoom in, and get the things in. But they are there at 8 hours or 12 hours, and they give us the value. So all these values we must be looking. We mustn't limit ourselves with titles which makes even more little of us. Okay, so soulful leadership and leadership without title is what I think this pandemic is making us to look into.
Wow. Okay. All right. So we are having more viewers here. You have a lot of fans, Dr. Maha. You have a lot of fans. Mr. Christopher, say hi. Mr. Empire, Miss Empire from Uganda. Godry, congratulations, Dr. Maha, upon achieving a double crown diamond rank. Wow. William from Kenya, congratulations for your double crown. Cherry from Malaysia. Lubega, Mary, a lot of people. Massive congratulations once again, Dr. Maha, upon the bigger packages achieved from Uganda. Jeevan sir, Mr. Jeevan, hello again, Dr. Maha.
Hi. How are you?
Yes, Mr. Lubega, Mr. Camis, Franklin, Nalubega, people from Kenya, people from Uganda. Wow, a lot of people. Okay, Miss Mina, watching her. Good to see the two icons of Dominator team on live here. Fantastic.
Yes.
Thanks for watching. And my dear friends, please like, comment, and share so that other people can be benefited out of this live video, because we are just started. We have a lot of things to share with you today from Dr. Mai. Going to ask a lot of good questions so that we can learn a lot of things from him today. All right. And okay, sir. All right. Today's title is Lockdown, Time for Developing Inner Personality. That is our title today. So can you explain the exact meaning of developing inner personality, BIP, right?
Yes.
So what is the meaning, sir?
Depth is where health is. Depth is where wealth is. You see, we say well-being. Okay, how's your well-being? You look at the word. There is a word called well and being. That means there is a well within us, and that well within us is where our secret is. This is where our entire secret is. We are looking for something outside of us. We are the source, we are the cause. Okay, everything, the answer to our problems, the answer to our situation is all within ourselves. Okay, the outside contribution, like today, why we attracted this pandemic is because human beings' thoughts were not happy. People are not happy. There was no happiness in the heart. We had prosperity, we had wealth, but there was no happiness in the heart in the last 20, 30 years, or even, in fact, I would go as far as maybe 70 years, 30 years now. Okay, people were going after something without knowing what they were going after for. They were chasing after something. But if you look at people, even the 60s, 70s, they were more laid back. They had enjoyed life. Okay, today we have everything. We have the cars, we have the bungalows, we have the houses, but still there was something lacking. Why? Because there was no inner journey. Okay, developing inner personality, this has got nothing to do with religion. This has got nothing to do with race. This has got nothing to do with whatever religion you belong to. Spirituality is something that's so personal. Okay, it's like you and I are talking on a spiritual realm. Do you agree with me?
Yes.
We are talking in a spiritual realm. So everything has gone spiritual. But why shouldn't we? Why shouldn't we? You see, we have a physical body, we have a mind, and then we have a soul. And that's what we know, body, mind, and soul. Am I right? Okay.
Yes.
So if you look into this, see, with God's grace, I'm quite good in breaking words, letters. Okay. So a good speaker or a good writer, he plays with words. But I look into the words and I see the wordsmith was playing with the letters when he formed the words. Okay. Like the word smile, S-M-I-L-E. So I was thinking, I will look at the word and I say, okay, what was the mind of this guy when he wrote the word smile? So smile means see me, I love everyone.
Wow.
See me, I love everyone. Okay, so when you smile, actually that's what you are addressing. And then the word love means L-O-V-E, lots of vibrating energy. Lots of vibrating energy. Okay. So I look at these words. You see, we carry a lot of words in our mind without realizing the power of these words and how these words impact us. Okay, so we have to develop the inner personality first. The inner personality is very important, and you need to look at these words that we have been using. So what I'm saying, like the body, first we know that you know about yourself or myself, what we can see is through the body. So for me, the body is biological dimension of you. That is the first dimension, my biological dimension. Okay. Then I have the mind. Mind is M-I-N-D, mental and intellectual dimension. Okay. Then I have the soul, S-O-U-L, source of universal life. Source of universal life. So if you see, I go from the bottom, body, then I evolve into become mind, then I become soul. Then after soul, what? You see, if we look into ourselves, we came into our mother's womb. Am I right, Manvidya?
Yes.
When we were in the mother's womb, what were we? Was there a name given to us?
No.
We were nothing. We are just a pure energy. Okay, a pure energy. What I realized over the years, I'm 58 now. What I realized when we were in the womb of the mother, we had a lot of possibilities and probabilities that can be created from the womb of that creation. They say trillions of cells were going through, trillions of eggs were going from the father to the mother, and then we won the battle. So we were the one who won the battle, and then when we got the mixed with the egg of the mother, the zygote was created, the first cell was created, okay? But from that energy, we are pure energy. Then what happened, we came out from the womb of the mother, because we've come to a family, Indian family, then we were conditioned to grow up in Indian family. If this body grow up in a Chinese family, it will be conditioned with Chinese family. Like that, the culture, we were conditioned that. But are we that? Developing inner personality is going beyond that. It's going beyond that, going back to the source of your own creation. Okay? This is something that we have. It has nothing to do with the age, nothing to do with that thing. It's more of awareness and realization. Okay? So how do we go into that? How do we go into that? It's very simple. We just have to ask this question, who am I? Who am I? Okay? Every night, every question. The word question means quest, I on. Okay, I come for a quest. I'm on a quest. When I ask question, when you are young, when you are a child, we are asking a lot of questions. We used to bother our mother. We used to bother our father. We asked a lot of questions, but we have lost that part because we have been conditioned. So we need to ask again these questions: who am I? And that who am I is a question that you have to ask yourself. I have to ask myself. Okay. So when you ask this question, am I just the body? Am I just the mind? Am I just the soul? Or am I much more than that? Okay. So as you keep on asking this question, new dimensions will open up. Sometimes you go to work. When I went to income tax, I thought, okay, that's going to be my career. But that is a lot of emptiness there, and that is a lot of longing. And then I was pushed to ask more. I kept on asking. Okay, then that led me to 5 years of part-time of doing what we are doing now. And that I did that at age of 22. But that is when I learned a lot about me. I was exposed to books. Okay, some of the books that I was exposed to that brought the best out of me. Books like Think and Grow Rich. Okay, books like See You at the Top by Zig Ziglar. Okay, and then books like You're Born Rich. Okay, books like How I Raised Myself from Failure to Success in Selling. All these books, it it didn't condition me. It brought the best out of me. That is why they say a book is a window through which the soul looks out. A book is a window through which the soul looks out. So I was lucky at that time. I had the teachers and the masters who gave me the right path to bring out the best in me. I come from the small plantation, but when I came out to KL, I was also almost conditioned in a cubicle. But I was actually expressed myself through these books. I made myself known to myself. And I must thank one of the person who actually gave this to me. I must give the credit to him. Is Mr. Gladstone Pereira. He's still around. And he is one of the first guys. He said, leaders are readers. To lead, one has to read. To lead, one has to read. So I brought out the best out of me. So you see, when you bring out the best out of you, see, it's not that you're putting information inside. Okay, let me at this juncture, before I continue further, the difference between information, knowledge, and wisdom. Okay, at one time, information was very expensive for us. Information was found in the library, and information was found with the teachers, and we had to pay for it. But today, information is Mr. Google is there for everything we want. We are bombarded by information, am I right? Yes. But what is actually information? In form. That means you're giving shape to inside you based on a message that you get. A message that comes to you and come to me, it will be different. Okay, on how we perceive it. Okay, when you get the information, I get the information. The way how I shape inside me, that's how the message will come. Okay, to me, suppose the word money, to you maybe give gain, to me maybe pain. But it's equal when it comes. Okay, then one end love. The word love, to you may be pain, to me will be gain, So information comes, but what form we're giving to it, that is what very important. So once you have more good information there, then you have knowledge. And look at the word knowledge. Know, like knowledge, the word inside between know and age is the word learn. When I learn more, I know more than another person, then I have one age above him. That's all knowledge. But once I have this information and knowledge, when I'm supposed to do what I'm supposed to is wisdom. So I was exposed very young age. I was asked myself, God, give me the strength to know the things I'm supposed to do. Okay, give me the wisdom to know the things that I'm not supposed to do. So as we go along the way, we make mistakes a lot because we all are growing and we learn through mistakes, and we are not the mistakes. See, many people make mistakes in their life and they get stuck there. And they think they are mistakes. Okay, look at the word mistake. Just missed a take. I missed a take. So I missed a take the last time. Now I correct myself. Then I gain more knowledge. I improve myself. Then I don't make the mistake again. So that's why I say developing inner personality means I am the source, I am the cause. Okay, last time I went through the path, I hurt myself. So I don't want to go through the path. So what am I supposed to do? Correct myself. So I have to seek for the knowledge. I have to seek for the thing. That's why learners always have the control of the world. Okay, so that's what I am developing. You're always a learner. You must be a learner to develop yourself.
Yes. Fantastic, sir. Cheriot from Kenya is watching. Hello, Cheriot. Mr. Deshana Pillai and Shankara Pillai watching from Ipoh. Arshini, Mr. Utumba. Say hi, Dr. Maha.
Hi.
A very special man. Okay. Lot of people are watching. Shankara Pillai said hi. Shalini said hi. Millionaire Mercy said hi. Thiaga from Klang said hi. Tinesh said hi. Yuva. Marvin Christopher from Uganda. Wow. All right. So thanks for watching, my dear friends. Thanks for watching. Okay, Dr. Maha. We talked about the meaning of the pandemic, and do you think lockdown is suitable to not the meaning of the pandemic, meaning of developing inner personality? So, do you think lockdown is the right time to develop our inner personality? If yes, why?
Okay. You see, this is a time like you cannot do anything else. Okay, and you have to you have a lot of time with you. You see, you have to use time and space to go beyond time and space, they say. Okay, all right. So this could be a time for you to analyze your own self. Ask yourself this question: who am I, and why am I here? Okay, and we don't know what's going to happen next. Nobody knows. Okay, and the secret of your own self is within yourself. So if you keep on asking questions like this, you'll get the right answer. Now you have a choice. You see, we are all literally in a cell now. Do you agree with me?
Yes.
We are in a cell now, and two guys were looking out of a prison cell. Two guys were looking at a prison cell. When they look out a prison cell, they look from the window, the small window. One guy said, I don't want to go out. I just want to stay here. That's one guy who said. Okay. The other guy said, the other guy also went to the same small window and he said, I want to go out. But why did they come back from the small window looking at the world outside from the small cell? Why one guy want to go out and the other guy didn't want to go out? What was that triggered them? The guy who saw from the window, he looked at the mud and he saw the pain and he saw the muddle. He said, I don't want to go back to the mud and the muddle of life. The other guy looked at the sky and he saw the stars. Okay, I want to go and enjoy the stars. So it's from our own perspectives how we want to look at things. Okay, you see, we cannot control what's happening outside. Okay, well, we cannot control that, but we can control what's happening inside. You see, Ratan Tata put it very well. He said, pandemic like this is going to cause a lot of problem economically. Okay, and experts are predicting that it's going to affect a lot of people. But the experts don't understand the power of human spirit. I don't know about the experts when it comes to human spirit because they don't know the power of human spirit. The last time a pandemic like this happened, Japan went to ashes. Japan went to ashes. Nagasaki and Hiroshima was born. But Japan came out of it and became even much, much better. Okay, that's one country, one whole country. The people of that country came back and much stronger. So you say during this time, this pandemic is your choice now. But how determined your spirits are, how we work together to bring that out. So this is the best time for you to go within. We didn't ask for this, it came to us. But if instead of crying about it, we have to try something and to bring out the best in us. Okay. And then you see, there are two kinds of people. One is like a turkey, the other one is like an eagle. Eagle goes above the storm. Turkey thrives on the storm. Okay. So this will be a time for us to bring out the leader in us. Okay. So if you ask me, the more you're pressured, the more you're pushed, you are like a charcoal under pressure. You see, what is charcoal under pressure? Charcoal under pressure becomes diamond.
Okay.
Charcoal under pressure becomes diamond. So if you are willing to take the pressure, you are definitely going to have pleasure, and that is going to be the best coming out of you. Okay, so that is what I meant. This could be a time we take this pressure, but we go within and bring the best out of us. Okay, you see, if a guy who's 22 years old or 17 years old or 18 years old, even now I see people coming into programs like this 16 years old. In fact, just now I got a message, 15-year-olds coming in. But if they expose to themselves with pressure, with challenges, what happens? They curve themselves, their learning curve becomes better, and they bring out their inner personality even much more bigger because of the exposure they got, because of the experience they have. And that is what makes the best out of them. You see, a boy becomes a man when he faces challenges in life.
Agreed.
Okay, so this is a time where the man becomes a boy becomes a man. Okay, during this pandemic, a boy becomes a man. You see, sometimes people get this, like suddenly a man of the house dies. Then what happens? The child in the house now has to do everything. So sometimes situation like this happens to many families. And suddenly the child has to take everything and take the responsibility to run. So that time the child brings out the best in them. Am I right now?
Yes.
So this could be the father of all fathers now giving us a challenge to bring out the best in us. And then instead of crying, we just have to bring out the best now. There is two things that people can do now, micro level, macro level. Macro level, the governments are doing something. We don't know what they are doing. Let them do their part. But micro level, we can do something about ourselves. So I feel that it begins with our inner personality first. And then once our inner personality is live and we like ourselves, then we like 2, 3 guys, and then we can work with them and then see what we can do collectively. That's what I meant. This is the best time for us to do that.
Fantastic, sir. So that is a very clear answer. And we have people watching from Greece. Franklin from Greece, Athens is watching. Luis from United States.
Hi, Luis.
Okay, Dushim said, massive congratulations, Dr. Maha. All right, from India, Teslock from India, Mayo from South Africa, Rafael from Morocco. Wow. Okay, I think this could be a friend. You never walk alone, dog.
Murli. Yes, our Murli. Yes, Mr. Murli. Yes.
So, Liverpool fans, huh? Okay, fantastic. Live from Uganda. People are watching from Uganda, and people from Bukenya say thanks, sir, for teaching us. Wow.
Okay.
People are watching. People are learning. Mr. Stephen is following too, right? People are saying thanks. Mubiro said thanks. Kamugira said, I'm tuned. People are watching from Saudi Arabia. Namale Lydia from Saudi Arabia.
Hi.
Wow. Mona from South Africa. Jack Kuan, Kavi Verman, Mary, Nawa, Queen, Nyarotu, Balakumar. Hello, Godfather. Hello, my Godfather. Mary, leaders are leaders. Agreed. Wesley Chan, our trainer. Wesley Chan is watching. Bukea, Christopher, Marshalls. Thanks, Mr. Lonzali from USA is watching. Mr. Raj Karpan, our friend here, said, Vanakkam, Dr. Maha.
Okay.
Faith, Miss Faith said, hi, Dr. Maha. Wow. Thanks, my dear friends. Thanks. Look, wait, who's here? Chivaran, Godfather, Dr. Maha, system coach of coordinator. Wow, such a humble person. Yes, he is. Okay, Joseph from Kenya is following. Okay, fantastic. Thanks, my dear friends. Thanks for watching. Keep sharing. And sir, you said that this is the right time to this could be one of the right time to improve our personal, develop our personal inner personality. All right. So can you say how we can do that? Maybe you can start with one of the tips how we can develop our inner personality during this lockdown.
Okay, there are many angles you can do that. But the best for me personally, if you ask me, is from spiritual angle. When I say spiritual, do not get mixed with the religion. It's the word religion from the word religer. It's a French word which means to rejoin. Okay, you could be in any religion you are now. That is your absolute choice. But there is something much more bigger in you. Okay, at body level we are limited. Okay, if we think we are body, we are limited, and if we think we are mind is wavering. Mind runs here and there. Okay, we call it mind. But there is much more than the body and the mind, and that is our own energy, which is the energy that we really are, and we call it the soul energy and source of universal life. So we need to tap into that. How do you do that? Is become aware of that energy that you are. Okay, there is a lower energy, there's a higher energy. That higher energy, we are not aware of it. Okay, but how do you do that? You just have to take some time, silent moment to contemplate. Okay, call it meditation, call it one, but you will just take 5-10 minutes. It doesn't matter what age you are. You will just take 10 minutes and then focus on your breathing. Okay, we call it breathing exercise. And because we are nothing but our breath. We are nothing but our breath. This morning, if we don't have breath, what will happen with you? Imagine if we got up this morning, there's no breath, what will happen?
Yeah, none other than a dead body.
Okay. So we should now be aware of this breath. Be aware. We are becoming alert of life, but we are not becoming aware of our own self. We must be conscious that we have this breath. Our own spiritual consciousness begins with the breath. Awakening of the own inner begins with the breath, because the breath is constantly moving to you, and you just have to take some silent moment when you get up in the first thing in the morning, and you just focus on the breath that comes to you, and actually you'll get the rhythm of life coming there. Your rhythm of life will be there, and that is like how you connect with your own spiritual energy. Your own spiritual energy. Okay, I don't like to brand it. I don't like to call it anything. It's just focusing on your breath, and you just keep on focusing on that. And what happens? You'll become very relaxed. You become very relaxed. You see, state of happiness is a state of your present now. Happiness is not because I got the money. Happiness is not because I got this, I got that. That is excitement. Happiness is enthusiasm. Opposite of excitement is enthusiasm. The word enthusiasm is enthos, God within. Okay, it came from a Greek word that means God within. That energy within you is what we are. So when I focus on this breath, I become very relaxed. I become very calm. And look at the word calm, connected to Almighty, CALM. Okay, call that Almighty what you want. Whatever name you have, that's your choice. But there is a higher energy. We are connected to that energy. And that energy is constantly and consistently moving to me as a breath. And I just give attention to that. So what happens? I become more calm and composed at any age I am. Okay. Then first thing in the morning, when you get up in the morning, when how you get up from your bed is very important. If you get up in the morning and you say, oh my God, another day, and then I'm going to struggle, then you're going to have a struggle for life or a whole day. How I get up in the morning is very important. That decides my day. Okay, so if I want to conquer the day, if I want to cap it in, if I want to seize the day, first I have to conquer my own self first. So when I get up in the morning, I just thank the Creator for giving me the breath for the day. Okay, just thank. Okay, just thank. Okay, thank you. I'm awake now. There are so many people who don't have the chance. Okay.
Thank in your own language.
Yes. All right. So once you have done that, then how you use the 5 elements to awaken you. You see, we are nothing but the 5 elements. Do you agree? You have water inside you. Do you have water? Is water element powerful?
Very powerful.
Water powerful? Do you have fire inside you?
Yes.
Okay, without fire, you won't have the warmness in you, right? Okay. Yes. Do you have earth inside you?
Yes.
Okay. What are the other 5 elements you have? Air inside you?
Yes.
Okay. Yes. What else we have? What else? One more one.
Earth.
Either. Earth and either. Okay. All these 5 elements inside us. We must appreciate that 5 elements. Okay. This is, you don't have to be a high spiritual guy to understand that is basic thing. You see, when we were in the mother's womb, when we were selected, we were given a list by 5 elements to have this body. So we thank the 5 elements, we see that 5 elements with that. And then how to tune these 5 elements in us using the 5 elements also. Like first thing you take a fresh bath. When I take my bath, how I take the bath is also important. I was taught by some people in the past before, and taking the bath is like, I call it a celestial bathing. That means this water is coming from somewhere high up and is showering me and giving me the energy. The first water that touches me in the morning, I will consider it is a nectar dropping from heavenly celestial energy, and is dropping me and giving me the energy. This is a little secret I tell you. Okay, so I have that energy in the morning. If I have the energy, my breath is one end, I have this energy coming the other end, how fresh you will be. So when you start with that freshness, age has got nothing to do with that. Okay, and then you tune to Mother Nature. You tune to the universe. You see, first you must tell the universe, I am here. Okay, I am here. Thank you for the breath. I'm here. So you look at the word universe. You're one song with nature. You're one song. Universe means one song. Okay. And you're in union with the nature. So you're in union with the 5 elements that's inside your body, which is also outside of you. This is what we call in Chinese term, they call it feng shui and all that, but I call it alignment. Okay, I'm aligned with Mother Nature, and Mother Nature is aligned with me, so I flow with Mother Nature. So when you flow with Mother Nature, what's supposed to come to you for you, when it's supposed to come, how it's supposed to come, it will come. You just do what you're supposed to do with a lot of joy. Okay, so this is what actually inner personality means. When I tap to my own inner self, I tune myself with Mother Nature also. Okay, so
Fantastic.
yes, so find the you within you, and then you will find the energy within without. Okay, so there is so much energy within us. We are looking for something outside to give her, make the change, but everything is within ourselves. That is why I say developing inner personality. Go within, go within. Okay, like in the word win, WIN. I'm breaking words again. If you are with me, you have to go back this with me. Okay, look at the word WIN. In English, W, okay, and WI is short form for with. Okay, WI. Whenever you say with, you want to write short form in this you say WI with. Okay, then with, and then there is in. So the word win means within. Is a short form for within. Okay, so if you want to win life first, you must go within your life first. Go within yourself first. So our secret to our success, our secret to everything is within us. So what happens when you tune with yourself within, and when you tune with Mother Nature, you become a broadcasting station. You also become a receiving station. So you need to broadcast your energy outside, and you attract. And there is a formula for that. Okay, and that formula is what I want to share with y'all. And this is given by Nikola Tesla to us, and how to tap into the vibration and tune to the vibration to get what we want in life. Okay. Have I answered the question, Nitya?
Yes, sir. You didn't answer. And what is the formula, if you don't mind?
Okay. All right. You see, everything is numbers. I dial a certain number. Okay. You see, you put a friend's name on the phone, but your friend's name doesn't connect to him. Am I right now? There is a number for it. If I dial certain number, then I'm connected to Vidya, my friend. Okay, I put Vidya Ganan here, but there is a phone number, and I need to press the number to connect to your number. Am I right?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay, everything is number. I was watching the movie Man of Infinity, story about Ramanujan, and he sees even the sense has got numbers for him. Everything has got numbers. Okay, so when you tune yourself, you tune with all these numbers around us. All right, and this is a formula called 369. 369. Okay, you see, our life changed. My Bakyam and myself. You see, my life started with her. Okay, and when we started as during our in 1990, we got married on 31st March 1990, and that's the year we started from zero to hero. In November, okay, I still remember the date. Okay, November 1990, I was exposed to Bob Proctor's teaching. You're born rich.
Okay.
You're born rich. I'm going to developing inner personality. Through this teaching, I realized that you are born rich. You look at the word, you're born rich. All of us are born rich. Rich is not in the dollars and cents. We are born with so much of energy in us without we are realizing that there's a saying in English, you can go to the grave with the music still in your heart. There's a lot of music in us. We have not realized that. Okay, so he said you're born rich. So both Bakyam and I attended the program, and then we fine-tune ourselves towards what we want in life. Okay, and that's when I got this formula in a way that I understood during that time in 1990, and it is a formula where you have to write 3 times in the morning. 3 times in the morning. I'm so happy and excited that I am. Then after the I am, what you want to happen for yourself, you must write it down, and it must be very specific. It must be very specific. You see, remember I told you, you have the body. Now you want to tune into your mind to tap into the soul. Okay, actually it should be the other way around, but we start from down to up. Okay, so 3 times in the morning.
3 times.
Okay. And when you study 3 times, 369 is like a pie, it's a circle. Remember,
It's a pie.
Okay, it's a pie, right? So first time in the morning, you initiate your what you want. Okay, but you must be very specific. Many people don't know what they want in life. They are not getting what they're supposed to get because they don't know what they want in life. You're going to ask someone what do you want in life, then they will start cracking their heads. They are not very specific what they want in life. But if you have to be specific. At the age of 22, I was very specific what I wanted in my life. When I was touched by a gentleman, when I went for the program, I was very specific. I want to become a public speaker. I was very specific on that. Okay. And I also know that I also told myself I want to be an international public speaker. So I'm very, very specific. I remember writing it down. I'm so happy and excited that I am an international public speaker. Okay. So I was very specific. So you should initiate it first thing in the morning. I'm so happy and excited that I am, okay, a public speaker. There's only three things you want in life: to be, to do, or to have. Okay. Some people want physical, they want the car. I am so happy and excited. I'm driving the white color BMW F10. I'm so happy and excited. I'm living in the bungalow house. Okay. So that is all physical aspect. I want to be somebody, or I want to do something. There's only three things. So when you have that, what happens? You are focusing your energy on something very specific. Okay. One thing very specific. So first thing in the morning, 3 times you write that. I'm so happy and excited. Then fill in the blank. But we're very, very careful whatever you say after the word I am. You see, the word I is your body and your mind. I. AM is Almighty. Okay, Almighty. If you look in Malay, you could look in Malay word. If in Malaysia, we say Saya. Sa means one. Ya means Ya Allah, Ya Rabbi, they say. Okay, so Almighty also. In Tamil, Na and An, Andavan. Okay, Nan. So in Chinese, it's fantastic. Worship. That means I be. You see, what you say after I am is very, very important. Many people say, I am no good. I'm no good. Then they keep on hopping that program. Then the energy will only convert them to I am no good. I am stupid. I am this, I am that. So be very careful after you what you say after I am. Okay. So when you write, I am so happy and excited that I am. Okay. So like okay, your career. I am a crown diamond in Superlife. That's a career specific. Okay. I'm so happy and excited. I am a coach, international coach in business. So whatever you want to happen for you, you have to be very specific. This is what Stephen Covey said, begin with the end in mind. Begin with the end in mind. Okay. So write 3 times in the morning is initiating. You're initiating it 3 times. And some people said, okay, I just tell myself, no. When you write on a piece of paper, white sheet of paper, on a piece of book, in a book like a journal, you are like writing in your mind.
Okay.
Malay, Malay says Suratan Takdir. Okay, Tamil we say Tala. Okay, it's all written. God written somewhere there. But actually we wrote it. Today you are living your life because you wrote your thoughts somewhere, some time ago. And you look at the word time, T-I-M-E, thought in matter energy. Nobody can specifically show time, The clock shows the time, but what is time? The word time is thoughts in matter energy. The thoughts I entertained 1 year from now, 5 years before, it's become matter today. So today I'm enjoying this particular day because of what I entertained earlier. So thought matter energy. So today I want to change my life. Next, then I have to change what I'm thinking, what I'm programming myself. So I write it down in a piece of paper 3 times in the morning, 6 times in the afternoon, 6 times in the afternoon. First you initiate, the 6th time you amplify. Okay, you're amplifying it. 9 times at night before you go to sleep, 9th time you write, you're completing it. So you are like now 3, 6, 9, you already put a circle, you let it go. You let it go. So it propels itself and goes up to this thing, and it triggers the energy up there. And right people at the right time will come to you to fulfill it. You don't know when it will come, and you just keep on doing what you are supposed to do. Okay, this is what we become a broadcasting station and a receiving station. First, you have to be a broadcasting station first. Okay. So some people ask me, how often do I do it? Until you get it. Okay, until you get it. So what happens initially when you write, it will be like mechanical. But as you keep writing, you will create a feeling for you. You had a song before, what a feeling. You see, everything is all about feeling. Dr. Maxwell Moss said in his book, Psycho-Cybernetic, he said, do the thing and you will get the energy to do the thing. Do the thing and you will get the energy to do the thing. So as you keep on writing, initially it will be like mechanical, then the energy will come and you'll get a feeling. And feeling is the soil where ideas are planted. Feeling is the soil where ideas are planted. So suddenly you have the feel for what you are writing. Okay, you have a feel for what you are writing. So you need to do that. You need to do that. That means you start falling in love with what you are writing. You look at the word involve. You see, LOVE is love, right?
Yes.
LOV is love, right? INV, okay, INV is inward, okay, going in. And you look at involve, the word involve is a reverse of LOVE, involve. Okay, so when you go inside and you convert the love to inside you, you will definitely get it. What you have in mind, I'll get it in my hand. So that is why the 369 formula is very powerful. And if you keep on doing that, I've been practicing that from 1990s. And anything you focus, it will increase. Anything you focus will increase. Okay. So first you must be very specific what you want, and then write it. 369. Some people ask me, okay, I write it for 10 days. Then I've forgot about it. So how? I missed one day. Then write again another continuously. It's not, you see, consistency is very important.
Very important.
Like if I break that, I must go back again. After 21 days, if you do it constantly, it will become a habit. If you don't write it on the morning, you'll feel one kind. You'll feel something. Okay. So that is how you actually acquire the energy. You become a co-creator. Okay. And then you tune to Mother Nature to get what you want. You see, if you read this book called Tough Times Never Last, but Tough People Do, a book was written during a time like this by Robert Schuller. And in that book, he said, when you want something, you see, anything that you want, you can get it. Okay, when you want something bad enough, there will be someone somewhere out there to help you to get it. The question is how bad you want what you want. So when you write down this every day, you are telling the universe, this is what I want. This is what I want. So you are in one song with the universe. So this is a song that you want to play for you. So you keep on doing that, then you become part of that. So this is one exercise. Okay, yeah. So this is how you develop your inner personality.
Fantastic, sir. And fantastic. I hope the viewers, I think most of the people like, wow, what a formula. 369. I think if we practice. So let me clarify again. If let's say we skip a day mistakenly, maybe on the 10th day we already skip a day. That means we have to start from zero again. Am I right?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay. And
you want to create a habit. Okay. You see, when you look at the word habit, half a bit becomes habit. Good things in life, bad things in life, we start small and then we do it regularly, it becomes part of us. Some people don't like to smoke, but someone can just take a bit, have a bit. Then you take a bit, it becomes habit. Okay. So if you want to change your thing, then you have to do that. You see, you cannot control what's happening outside, but you can control what's happening inside you. So this is one way.
So where do you write, sir? Can I ask that? Do you write in a diary or can you recommend something?
Specifically for that? It's like a journal you write in the book and you can keep on writing that. Okay. And like those days, what we used to do, we used to put pictures around everywhere. But today you can see all that in YouTube. You can still get what you want. Let me just, what I did at that time looks like childlike, but that childlike thing got what I want in life. Okay. This exercise, 9th November 1990. See, everything happens on 9th. Okay, 9 has got a power. Okay, 9th November 1990, I attended that program. And then my Bakem and I sat down and we wrote down a 5-year plan. Okay, we wrote down a 5-year plan, what we want our life to be in 5 years. You see, government has 5 years. Why not we for our life? We must have a 5-year plan. And in that 5 years, we wrote down specifically what we want to happen for us. Okay, at that time, we didn't have anything in life. We just wrote a 5-year plan. And at that time, I was starting as an agent in insurance. So I wrote down, I want to be a group sales manager in insurance. I want to be a public speaker. Very specifically, I wrote down. And then we want to have children. We also named the children also. We had boy and a girl, and the boy and girl are born. What are the names you want to give? We also wrote that down. Okay. What are the house we want to live? The bungalow house we wanted to live. Okay. I got it. After the 5 years, most of the thing I got, but one thing more that I didn't ask for, I got was the spiritual part. Okay. So sometimes destiny will lead you. Once you get this, then the destiny will lead you to something much more in life. All right.
Mm.
So that first thing to get. Okay, I told them. Okay, now I wrote down. I was asked by Bob Proctor. Okay, you wrote down for a 5-year plan. What is that you want more than anything else now? Now, immediately
Mhm.
it happened to you. At that time, we needed a car very badly. We didn't have a car,
Mhm.
we wanted a car badly. So we went to all the showrooms in KL. So we saw one particular car. We literally fell in love with the car. It's a Mazda
Mhm.
Athena with the light popping and all that, red color car.
Mhm.
Okay.
Mhm.
So what I did, you see, we have a RAM. We call it rectangular activated mechanism. Okay.
Mhm.
If you see something, you will see the thing more often. If you see
Mhm.
something regularly, you will see the thing more often. Like suddenly you think of one car. Okay. Like
Mhm.
your favorite car, Vidya.
I'll say I'll go for Skyline GTR.
Okay. So like suppose you think about the car today. Tomorrow, if you go on the road, you'll see the car. You,
Mhm.
you see anything you focus will increase. Okay.
Mhm.
So what we did that we wrote down we need that badly. So we took a picture of. We went to a showroom. I told the guy I didn't have money to buy this car. So I at that time we didn't have all these camera selfies and all that. We didn't have. So I brought
Mhm.
a camera for 36 roll of films. I took
Mhm.
36 pictures and then I developed it. And entire house I put a picture from the toilet to the bedroom to everything because this time we just got married. We were like a more of bachelors of my wife and I. So we put the pictures everywhere in the house. And then every time we see the picture and our mental picture started happening. We started having in our brain cells pictures of that car. Okay.
Mhm.
And then sometimes I had I see a car going, I see myself in that particular car. We did that
Mhm.
in November 1990. We were driving the car in March 1991.
Wow.
Okay. So
Mhm.
at least it works. It works. All right. So that's how we got everything in life after that.
Can I know
Okay.
what
But
car is that?
Mazda Astina, that's our first car we bought. Okay.
Wow.
And you see, at that time, when I left income tax, I resigned from income tax to come into insurance.
Mhm.
People in income tax said you are making a big mistake. You have got a big future in income tax. I was a public this thing and all that. So many things they gave me, but but after I left, after 1 year, I went back again driving the car. The number two man in income tax was driving the car. Then the same
Mhm.
people told me, we know that you are cut out for this. See, people will say everything they want, okay, but it's you, your own inner self will know this what you want in life. So we got
Mhm.
that. Once we got that, we know to get other things out easily. So sometimes you go
Mhm.
for the little things, the bigger things will come. Okay,
Mhm.
and much more than that. Okay, and
Mhm.
today after coming through all this, my coming out from the spirituality, I realized there's much more
Mhm.
in life for us to
Mhm.
give. Okay, today we can
Mhm.
help a lot of people without because that realization came. Okay,
Mhm.
and this is what I'm saying. Developing inner personality is very important, and this will give you awareness of much more than what you are. Okay.
Fantastic. Okay, so it is getting more than 1 hour. I feel so guilty. I asked a lot of questions from you, but I'm enjoy learning from you, sir. So that is why the live today is a bit longer than expected. So I hope the viewers are very happy. They are getting more than expectation, right? And let me name few people are watching this before we end the session. Srinivas from India, Bernard from Ghana, Jagadish from India. All these people are watching. Okay, and Chief Mohan is watching as well. Chief Mohan. Uh, he said, okay, where did I miss that? Okay, he said, we came, we saw, we dominate. Wow. Okay, and he also said to you personally, hi, Dr. Master Maha. You said hi to him, sir.
Hi, Mohan. How are you? Hi, live is super. Yes. Okay, with Nicham. Okay. You see, whatever we focus, we will get. Okay, and this
Mm,
is you see like what Mohan when we met earlier, and I saw that fire in him also. The word fire for me means firm in real energy.
mhm,
When you develop your inner personality, you'll be very firm in your own real energy. And
mhm,
that's the spark that each one needs. We have to be
mhm,
firm in our own energy. Okay. So everyone has the energy, everyone has the fire. We have to be firm.
mhm.
Okay.
So as you see you can see in the screen, a lot of people are thanking you. A lot of people are excited. So there are too many messages. I'm so sorry if I didn't mention any of you, but we are watching you. We thank you. Conquer myself and conquer the day. Wow, wow. So Vijay said new double crown diamond winner. Keep talking, Dr. Maha. Okay, so I think we are already at the end of the session. I would like to go for more, but it's like it would be like I'm torturing you. So maybe we can have another session with another topic. And we are so grateful to have you here, Dr. Maha. And I'm looking forward for another session if you're willing to give more knowledge to us. Okay, so thank you very much, everyone. If you want to have a summary of this whole conversation, the questions and all the tips given by Dr. Maha, just send BIP. Okay, DIP, direct message to this page, Vityaganan Vadivelu, this page, direct message, not commenting, direct message, so that I can reply to you. I will send a copy of PDF file to you for this whole conversation. So apart from that, so I think it's time to say goodbye. Thank you, Dr. Maha. Thanks again. And do you have anything to say as a conclusion?
Parting thoughts, Vidya. Everything where we are now, what we are now is not important. The question is where we want to be, what we want to be. Okay, everything we attract. At this juncture, I would like to thank, first and foremost, I would like to thank the creator for giving a chance to do this interaction. And then I also thank, together with that, all my loved ones. Okay, first begins with my wife, because she is my everything, and and we work together in this. And I always urge husband and wife, the best way to overcome things in life, we have to work together in oneness. Okay, two hearts are better than one, they say. Okay, if you are single, it's good, fight it together, fight it alone. But once you get married, you have to fight. Two souls must go into the one eye, and then life will throw everything, every angle. But when we are strong together, we can handle everything. Okay, so that is a friendship that we are talking about. And the business we are doing is also called, original name for this business we are doing is called Friendship Marketing. And that friendship begins with our love and unconditional love for all. So thank you, Vidya, for the time. I really love for giving me this chance to share. And I hope everyone enjoyed what I shared. Okay. So with that, we say bye-bye.
Okay. All right. So thank you. Thank you so much, Dr. Maha. And see you again. Have a good time. Send my regards to Dr. Bakiam also. Okay. So good night. Goodbye. Thank you. Take care, my dear friends. Bye.
Bye. Bye.